Hello, my friends from the vinyl community. I hope everybody's doing really well. In this segment, I'm going to display my EBM, industrial, and new beat vinyl records from my collection. Most of these are going to be 12-inch singles. I have some LPs, a few CDs, and a few tapes to show to you also, all in the same genre. So I want to kick it off with the first one. I'm going to bring it back to 1987, and these are the pioneers of the EBM sound. Front 242. This one means a lot to me. This is the very first song I've heard by Front 242. It's called Quite Unusual. The name of the record's Interception. And this is off of Wax Trax Records. And I'm going to show you the LP it came off of. Here we go, 242s. It's called the official version right here. And this is the album with Quite Unusual on it. So this was also released in 87. A Split Second. This was also released in 87. This is called Rigor Mortis. This is more of an EP. And on here I have Flesh and Burnout. And this was released off of Antler Records back in 87. Really good EBM music. And I'm going to show you the album it came off of. Also released in 87 or 88. And this is a Split Seconds Ballistic Statues. And here I'll put the record on the back so I can show to you. And it's also from Belgium. Really good. Another Split Second that's really good. This came out in 88. It's called Mambo Witch. And here's the back of the record. Very sinister record right there. Mambo Witch. Not only the title track to Mambo Witch is really good, but they got an experimental track on there that's very good. So if you like to mix it or just for your listening pleasure. Here's the album it came off of. This is called From the Inside, Split Second. And there it has all the tracks on here, which includes Mambo Witch. And they've got all the lyrics to all the songs on here. So, and I think that was released on, I think that's Wax Trax Records. Very iconic. This is Front 242's Headhunter and Welcome to Paradise. Headhunter is actually on side one, and Welcome to Paradise, as a lot of people know, no sex until marriage. Hey, poor, you don't have to be poor anymore. Headhunter, I think, is 123 BPMs. Welcome to Paradise is 120 BPMs. So, excellent record. And it's kind of strange to me sometimes because Headhunter would be like my number 2 song on that record. The first song that I like a whole lot is Welcome to Paradise. I just like that more than Headhunter. And the record those tracks came off of is right here. This is Front 242, front to front. And I want to show you the tracks on here. And there you go with Headhunter. It's got Work. And I like this one a whole lot. It's called Terminal State. And it has all the BPMs to it also. Very good quality industrial EBM music right here, my friends. The Front 242, front to front. Excellent, excellent album. Let's go over to Ministry. And this one's called Over the Shoulder. Really good industrial right there. I think it came out in 85, if I'm not mistaken, kind of some early stuff. And I think the other Ministry, Every Day is Halloween, also came out in 85. That's kind of more synth pop a little bit. So Over the Shoulder, very, very good industrial song. Now, I like Nitzareb, but what I like about one of their songs, it's called Fun to Be Had. And if you ever get this one right here, this is Steve Masters' edition. This is Masters 03. This is the 3rd edition, and it has Fun to Be Had. I have, let me show you the tape I got. Going back to the old school, the tapes. Here's the Nitzered's tape right here. Back in the day, I think it was 1990, this one came out. It's called Showtime. And when I bought this tape, it's like mint condition. I bought it for one song only. It was Fun to Be Had. But the disappointing thing, it wasn't the one I heard on the mixed tapes. It was actually this one right here, Steve Masters, M03. And it's a remix, and it's very good, fun to be had. And another good song on here, and this is more acid house. This is Calm 3, You Take Me High. And that's the first track on there. And then it's fun to be had. So really good. It's a good little collectible record to have. Anything that you can get with Steve Masters is really good. Let's go over to a Houston industrial alternative rock band. They're called The Hunger. And the name of the track is Shock. And there it is right there. It's on a white label. And they also, 2 years later, gave us another one. It's called Tonight and Shoot to Kill that came out. And that one was on, I think it was called Alpha International Records. And I'm not sure which record label this one is because it's a white label. So, really good song right there. And it has the chants of Hallelujah on there, kind of like Front 242. And that's kind of what they sound like. And that's one of the influences is Front 242. So it's a very good band right here called The Hunger. Back in the day, I always say I got these mixtapes. These how I got some of these inspirations also going to the clubs in the late 80s. And this one's called Carnival. And the name of the group, and you see SA42, is a Signal A Out 42. And this is the acid mix on here. And it also has, this is out of, I think it's Belgium right here. And this one right here is awesome. Love the beats in it. It's kind of that new beat EBM. It's very good. I'm trying to find the other one. It's called Why Not is the other one. If you ever get a Razor-Made record and they have this song called Why Not, a Melody. And it sounds just like this, the Carnival acid mix on here by this group. So it's a very good record. And this is becoming more collectible these days, so I really enjoy it. Here's a really good new beat right here. It's called Communicate. This is by Double ID. And this is, I think this is out of Germany. No, this is out of Belgium. This is R&S Records out of Belgium. And it's called Communicate. And it has an amazing intro to the song. I just love the beats in it. Loving the beats from this one. This is called 88 by Public Relation. And of course it came out in 88. And I think it came off of, I think it's R&S Records. No, ZYX Records. This is out of Germany. This is ZYX Records. Fantastic. And they do have another song that I like a whole lot. It's called New Beat Mine by this group right here, Public Relations. Heavy industrial, very dark. This is Labak. This is Symphony for the Devil. Came out, I think it came out in 88. And this one's not the one I'm looking for. And you see right here, Symphony for the Devil. They have another one that came out, I think it was the same year. I want to say it's Symphony for the Devil Part 2. And it's got the remix on there. It says, Who Killed the Kennedys on there. It's very good. So, good dark electro, kind of Labak is like industrial electro. Very good. Here we go, 9 Inch Nails. This is Down in It. Came out in 89. And this one's called Halo 1. 9 Inch Nails had like this series of records that they put out. And this was the very first one called Down in It. Really good. I think it's 104 BPMs. That's so cool about the 9 Inch Nails stuff. They put their BPMs on the back. Very good. This is probably my favorite song by 9 Inch Nails. And their album that they put out, Pretty Hate Machine. And also got, let's see if I got the CD. Here it is right here. The Pretty Hate Machine. 9 Inch Nails got Down in It. Hell Like a Hole. Terrible Lie. Kinda I Want To. Sin. Very, very good. And one day I want to get the LP. I like to get the original. So I got the CD, I got their singles, and I need to get the LP for my collection. So Anyway, this is a really, really good song. A lot of Nine Inch Nails stuff is in black right there. And I just want to let you know the LP is Halo 2. Okay, we're going to go to Halo 3. And this is going to be Head Like a Hole. And then in the series, it's Halo 3. And this one came out in 1990. So, really good. I love the videos. Very good. EBM, like EBM Techno. This is called Acid Rock by Rhythm Device. And this is the red label or the red jacket. Also, it was put out on a yellow jacket also. So this is Frank DeWolf. He's really good. Love his style. Lords of Acid. This is Darling Come Here. Came out in 88. Good new beat acid. There it is. This is actually the censored jacket. They also have the uncensored jacket that had the picture on here. But anyway, this was the second one. They blocked it out. So there it is. Out of the Ordinary. And this is called Play It Again. Just want to let you know this is off of ZYX Records also. From Germany. We found the Why Don't You Try This side mix on side 2. The side 2 is much better than side 1. The side 2, it has like Simon Harris bass in it. It has like Westbam that had Monkey See, Monkey Do on it. And it's got some other good kind of like samples in it. But anyway, side 2 is the better track on this one right here. Out of the Ordinary. And I think that came out 88 or 89. And then their first track was The Dream, I think it's called. I want to get that one also. Here we go with JWB, Hits the Beat. This is Body on Body, One Day in My Life. Right there, it's off of West Side and 7-Eleven Records. There it is. I think West Side must be the parent company to this. And this was released, I think this was 87 or 88. And I want to say JWB was with, what's the name of that group? Boys from Brazil. They had that song called We Don't Want Another World War III. And this is more, I guess it's more EBM, synth pop, kind of techno. And it's One Day in My Life. Really good track. Very collectible these days. And this is another one I waited for years to come down. This is Tribentura. This is called Lack of Sense. I think that one also came out in 88. This is off of Technodrome International and ZYX Records. So, really good collectible right there. Tribentura. There is a, if you don't want to pay the money for this record right here, there is a compilation. I want to say it's called New Beat Edit 1. New Beat Edit 1, and it has Tribentura's Lack of Sense on there. And also it has 88 by Public Relations, which I just showed you. So if you ever find that one, I think it's more of like a pinkish, reddish color compilation LP. So if you want to get those two songs, and especially this one right here, Tribentura's Lack of Sense. So good. Gruesome Twosome, Hallucination Generation. Came out, I guess, around 88. And this one right here is just it's a sinister song. It's talking about the sounds of hell, pill party to pill party. I mean, it's called Hallucination Generation. What more can you ask for? When I went to the clubs back in 89, I first heard the song right here. It's called Rock to the Beat by 101. Really good. And the nice thing about this one is on side B, they got one called Move Your Body. So that's a better one too. Move Your Body and Rock to the Beat on here. They are similar, but they sound fantastic. And if you ever get the compilation called This Is the New Beat, they have this song on here, Rock to the Beat. Let me see what other tapes I got. I didn't show you. And I showed you Lords of Acid. And I have a tape that I got when it came out. It's called Lust. It has like Take Control. It has Rough Sex on it. It has I Sit on Acid. Also, I Must Increase My Bust. It's on here. It's called Lust. It's got 4 really good songs on here. And the Ministry right here, the old tape, this is called the 12-inch singles. And when it first came out, I got to get that one. And I think, let's see what else I want to show you. Here's the front 242. This is the little singles of Headhunter and Welcome to Paradise. And another good collectible, there's a Split Second, and it's got Rigor Mortis, Flesh, check it out, all that good stuff. So that's a good one to have. Okay, back to the new beat stuff. Taste of Sugar. And this came out on Subway Records. I think this is out of Belgium. Extremely good new beat music right there. Taste of Sugar. I think I got 3 more records. Okay, indie. Couple DJs, new beat DJs out of Belgium. And this is called Bastion in Distress. I just love the artwork on the cover right there. The samples they got in it on Terminator that came out in 84, the first Terminator. They have all the, they have some samples off that movie on this record right here called Bastion in Distress. So, really good new beat. Another one by Indie is called Beat in the Dream. Right there. And they got samples like, you know the movie Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? And they scream, Indie, help me. They got that sample that's in here. Beat in the Dream by Indie. They got another record out that's probably more rare. It's their second release called Virgin in Disguise. And that's a good one. Okay, the last record. I know it's a long video, but I like to share this one with you. More bang for the buck. This is Dirty Harry. This is Bebop. This is Double B. And also it has Groovy by Pick a Number. So it has 3 really good songs on here. So you don't have to buy 3 12-inch singles. All the 12-inch mixes is on here right here. Bebop by Dirty Harry. With the other 2 songs of Double B and Groovy, Pick a Number. So, really good new beat music right there. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. I pulled all those EBM, industrial, and new beat stuff from my collection. I hope you enjoyed it. Maybe some of these stuff you hadn't seen a long time. So, I'm very happy to show it to you. Thank you very much for watching my channel, and please subscribe.